Older to me is not a negative. Older is a positive. I've learned to forgive more. I've learned to not let people bother me. So older is really a plus. And don't let anybody tell you it's not. Everybody got a woman in their family where you like, girl, she 100. You know, and then you go, well, what's the secret? Vaseline every day. This is where I love being a Black woman, because we could be 92 and still look 40. When I walk in a room, I'm not playing around, whether I'm a size 16, 18, or whether I'm a size 6. I got lingerie in a size XXXL, and I felt sexy. I have lingerie in a size medium, and I feel sexy. Sexy is not the way your body looks. Sexy is how you feel inside. You can be the skinniest that you want, but if all of this inside is not working together, it's not sexy. I always like my body. I like my body when it had rolls on it. I like my body when my stomach is tight. You know when you're not at your best weight, when you're not at your best health. So I've never not loved my body, but I knew when I wasn't operating at optimal efficiency. When you're breathing hard trying to tie up your shoes, it's just harder to do what you're called to do. When I've lost weight, I can do things. I don't have a problem with cosmetic surgery. If a woman feels like, or a man feels like that's what it's going to take to make them feel a certain way, then you go for it. I never liked my booty. I always wanted a big bubble butt and I wanted big hips. Well, after doing the research, I realized my frame is not gonna handle a bubble butt or big hips. I'm talking about getting a breast reduction right now. I'm very serious about doing it, and not because anybody suggested that I do it. Being smaller will be better for me as far as my health, as far as my body, as far as my frame. They're not going away. You're not gonna wake up and I have nothing. So they still will be there, but they just won't be as full. It only irritates women, my boobs being so big, when women feel like it's out of proportion. Men have no problem with it. Any man that I say to, I'm gonna have a reduction in my breast, they're like, oh, damn, what? No! Sex after 50 is amazing. You know why? Because you take your time. There's no Energizer bunnies going on after 50. After 50, you know what you want and you're not afraid to say it. I am loving dating more than one person. I never did that before. I dated and I got married. I started seeing a dating coach. She was like, you have to date more than one person to find out what you like. You gotta learn just to go out and have a good time without thinking about dun, 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 dun. And doing that and saying yes to dates has been so much fun. I want women my age to know it's not over, it's just beginning. You just got to get past the fear. And that's why I'm so excited to be partnering with Hertz Let's Go Moments campaign, because it's a let's go moment for me moving from LA to New York for the Sherri show. It's starting over, and Jeffrey, with his unique challenges, it was hard for him, but he's always wanted to come back to New York. He'd say, I'm going back to New York. I'm going back to New York. And I said, Jeffrey, you manifested going to New York. And he said, yeah, but I was talking about by myself, not with you. So I want you to laugh in your girdle that you're wearing, or at least the one that I'm wearing. I think if anybody knows me, you already know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get fun, you're gonna get laughter, you're gonna get joy. So I think if you picture a little bit of the inspiration of Oprah, you picture a lot of the fun and the lightness of Ellen, and then all of the joy in the middle is Sherri, that is what you're going to get. I'm not trying to carry the weight of what others think on my shoulders. I know who I am. I know what I bring. I know I walk in integrity. I know my character. And with all of that said, I am living my best life because I feel I'm doing it right. So as long as I'm pleasing the number one person above, that's all I care about, and my son.